Good morning, first graders. Yesterday, you listened to one of my favorite stories, The Great Kapok Tree. This story had many animals featured in it because all the animals were living in the Amazon rainforest where our story took place. I want you to think for just a minute about a couple of those animals that were in the story. I'm going to give you just a couple minutes here. You can pause the video if you need to. Think about a couple of those animals. Okay, maybe you were thinking about the boa constrictor who lived in the Great Kapok Tree. Or maybe you were thinking about the jaguar who found its food living in the Great Kapok Tree, the other animals that the jaguar ate. Maybe you were thinking of the troop of monkeys who also lived in the Great Kapok Tree. Or maybe you were thinking about the bee who flew from tree to tree and flower to flower, collecting pollen. All of these animals relied on the tree, and today you are going to be pretending that you are one of those animals as you do this writing assignment, okay? So let me go ahead and share my screen with you. Today, you are going to pretend that you are one of the animals that were living in the Amazon rainforest in this story. And you are going to be pretending like you are talking to the man. Remember the man that went into the jungle with the axe? And you are going to be using words to convince, persuade the man not to cut down the Great Kapok Tree. So if you are pretending that you are a jaguar, you would draw a jaguar here. And you would want to color it, and you want to include details, and you want to have a nice label there for me so I know that you are a jaguar. And then over here, you are going to use words. Now, we know that jaguars really don't talk, but again, we are pretending what words would the jaguar say to convince the man not to cut the tree down. So the jaguar wouldn't say that he uses the tree for pollination, right? That's what the bee would have said. So what words would the jaguar give to convince the man that the tree is worth saving, which should not be cut down? Okay, so I'm going to leave up for you today this assignment, and I'm also going to put the read aloud that you listened to yesterday. I'm going to put the read aloud and the text back on there on the screen as well, so you can go back and you can look at what each one of those animals, look for evidence that would help you determine what that animal might say to the man to convince him not to cut the tree down. Okay, so again, you'll have the story that you can listen to again. You'll have the text right there that you can go back and you can look at or look for what your animal might say to the man. Okay? All right, friends, I can't wait to see your writing assignments. I can't wait to see what animal you choose and see your drawing and see the words that you write. Make it a great day.